Hello and welcome to the Geomarking app demo. Today we are thrilled to showcase Geomarking app, a revolutionary location-based employee attendance tracker designed to streamline your workforce management. Built on the robust Odoo ERP framework, Geomarking combines biometric technology with facial and fingerprint recognition to ensure accuracy, security, and ease of use. Some of the features of the app include salesman, help desk, attendance modification, payslip, and so on. So let's get ready to explore how Geomarking can transform your attendance tracking process and make it more efficient, secure, and hassle-free. Let's dive in. So as you open the app, you can see you can allow or disallow the Geomarking notifications. Here you are prompted to the facial recognition for check-in and check-out process. Now we have to sign in. Here we have created a server and the employee ID. So as you sign in, you can see we are prompted with an error. This error is about that only one account can be opened. If you open one account on two devices, it will prompt this error. Now let me remove the device ID from the Odoo backend and it will resume to the normal login. So this is basically our dashboard page. Here you can check in and check out for attendance. So let's check in. You can choose the work type. First, let's choose work from office. So here, as you can see, date and time is mentioned and the location you are in, and as we proceed to check in, it would get checked in. As you have seen, we didn't get any biometric requirement when we checked in, but it can be enabled or disabled as per requirements. Biometrics are needed in two places: when you log in and for the attendance process, check-in or check-out process. Now I will show you the backend record created for this particular check-in. This is basically our backend. Right now I don't have the check-in entry I created just now. As I refresh, it would show. As you can see that the top check-in is created over here, and as I check out, it would take the checkout timing and date as well. You can check it on Google Map and see the location you are in basically over here. I will show you the checkout process later. Let's see the profile section now. So this is the profile section basically. Here you can see employee ID, department, location and date of birth. And you can also change the profile picture. I can click a profile picture from camera or I can upload it from the gallery. So the profile photo is updated and we can see it in the backend as well. I'll show you in the backend how the profile picture is getting updated. So as I refresh, you will see the black screen before the Michelle admin would get changed as I have updated the profile photo. So the profile picture is updated. You can see that here. I can also change the profile photo from here as well. This is the backend. Now, the next tab is basically the attendance history. It would show us the attendance history. Right now, as you can see, the check-in entry we created is the today's attendance. And you can also see last week's attendance or last month's attendance, or you can also custom search from a particular date range. You can also download a PDF through the custom search option here as you enter the date and submit it. So in the today's entry, as you can see, the check-in time is right now showing to us, but the exit time is not showing to us. That's because we haven't checked out yet. So this is basically the manager account. So you can see the attendance of all the employees from all attendance button as well. And it's basically date wise, and you can see the check-in and check-out time as well. Now let's see other options. Payslip. So you can download any month's payslip by clicking on the month and it would download the PDF when submitted. You can also create attendance request for any attendance modifications required in check-in or check-out or in both timings. We can put our request from here. We can also see all the requests made in My Request section, and as this is the manager account, all the requests can be seen from here as well. You can also see any public holidays allocated to you. Now let's see the timesheet. So you can see all the timesheets in here for all the projects, and as this is the manager account, you can see all the timesheets for all the employees as well. You can also create a timesheet from the plus icon over here. Let's select a date. Let's select project and task. Let's select the duration. Let's submit it now. As you can see, it's already been submitted over here, and we will also show you in the backend where you can see all the timesheet. In the backend, in the timesheets module, in my timesheets, you can see the timesheet record I just created right now. Let's search it. As you can see, test 2, that was the description, and it's been created over here. We can modify from here as well. So yeah, this is how you can view the timesheet in the backend. So now let's see all the options in the settings tab. First of all, we will see the leave. Let's apply for the leave. Here, as you can see, you can select leave types from here. Let's select paid time off. And as you can see at the top, you have all the allocated leaves with you. Paid time off has 19 days allocated. You have also noticed one thing, that is 24th is highlighted in red. And you can also see that we have more leaves taken in August as well, and it's all highlighted in red. So the leaves that we have taken would highlight in red. You can take leave for multiple days at once, or you can select a single date as well by double clicking on it. Let's confirm it. Let's give it a reason. So as we confirm the leave, it will show off in the time off page, and as it is a manager account, we can approve or refuse the leave. So these are all my time offs. You can see all time offs as this is the manager account. You can also see it by clicking on my time off. So let's see where you can see the time off in the backend. As you can see, paid leaves are allocated, and I have applied for the leave on 5th of January. Right now it's not approved. As it will get approved, it would show in red like this. And when the leave is basically approved, the user will get notified as well. As this is the manager account, you can also approve or refuse the leave from here. So you can check out by clicking on the checkout button. And as you can see in before as well, you can see time and date. Right now you can see time and date and the location you are checking out in. As you proceed to check out, it would get checked out. One important point that I would like to mention is that the geofencing area can be changed as per requirements. It is in meters, and right now it is set for 13 meters, but it can be configured as per requirements. So let's check out now. So as you can see, the time for checkout is recorded and it's shown over here, and for how long we have worked is also showing. Similarly, we can see it in the exit time in today's attendance record. I'll show you in the backend as well. In the attendance module, you can see today's entry and the check-in and check-out time over here. Now, if you want to raise a complaint request or need any help, there is also a help desk feature. So, click on Help Desk to create the request. Click on Create Request. Here, you can enter the ticket name. You can type question or issue. Let's put on any random description. You can select multiple tags. You can remove any. We can upload images as well. And now let's click on Submit. The ticket has been raised. As you can see, this is particularly the help desk request we raised. Now let's see this in the backend as well. This is the employer form. Here, as you can see, it's Michelle Admin, and if we want to see any help desk request, we can see it in here. The request we just created right now is showing here. We have given it the name demo, as you can see, and this is the attachment. This is basically the charter section in the employee module, and you can find it over here. Now I have already shown you the process in the backend where we can see these help requests. So if we want to comment on this, we can click on the comment icon over here. Now you can also edit the help request. You can change the name or the description and click on edit to edit it. We can also delete the help request by clicking on the delete button. Right now I'm not deleting it. Now, as you know, this is the manager account, so all requests are shown here. Right now, as you can see, some have this assigned tag and some have not assigned tag. So let's click on one of the not assigned ones right now. So I am editing this. We can assign a team to solve the request. Suppose I select IT team, and we can also give feedback comments as well. Let's give it some demo comment. And if we click on assign, the tag would be changed to assign. Oh, I haven't selected an employee. So let's select the employee to solve the request. The ticket has been edited successfully as the mesh is shown, and it's been assigned now. Look here. The tag is turned green. Now let's see the request we created. So here in the last you can see this is the request we created, and it is in the not assigned state as well. As we have assigned an employee to this help request, let's see that in the backend. Now let's see the request we raised, and we have assigned employee to that request, right? So let's see. The employee's name was Doris. Let's search it. and in the status section, as you can see, the request is been answered or it is assigned to be answered over here. As I've already shown you, the help request raised and assigned to the employee in the backend. Let's see what are the other options available. As you can see in the record, there is ticket name, ticket tag, ticket description, attachments, attached, date and status, like if it is in progress or a new help request is raised, and what team it is assigned to and what employee it is assigned to. As it is in progress, you can view the timesheet as well. Now let's see all the requests assigned to me. So all my assigned request would come on assigned request here. So this is the request assigned to me. I can see that there is ticket name, ticket description, ticket tag, attachment, date and status. We can comment on this as well and create timesheet and view the timesheet as well. So as I click on the create timesheet, we can create a new timesheet from here, and if we view on the timesheet, we can see that timesheet because we haven't created any timesheet yet, so that's why there is no data found. Now, as we have covered all the options, let's see the most important and useful option, that is salesman, the fourth one over here. Here, as you can see, we have multiple buttons. So, my sale order button would help me to view all the sale orders, and similarly, create sale order button would help me to create those sale orders. So let's see these two options first of all. So here, as you can see, all the sale orders I have created. As I am clicking on this, you can see all the details of the sale order. We can download it from the download button and it will download a PDF. And we can also edit. The file has been downloaded. We can also edit or delete the sale order. So it would give you these notifications when you delete it. Right now I am not deleting it. Similarly, you can edit it. You can edit the sale order as well. Now let's see the create order button and what it does. So as I click on the create order button, you can see an alert is been raised. So we are right now not in the radius. That's why we cannot create a sale order. When we are on the working radius, only then we can create the sale order. And you can set the radius in 20 or 30 meters, but it will be as per your requirement. Now let's see all route button. So as you can see, this is basically my routes for today. And similarly, you can view your routes for tomorrow if you have. Right now I have this, and similarly you can see yesterday's route as well. But we don't have any data for yesterday. So as you can see, in the today's record, start delivery button is showing. As I clicked on the start delivery button, you can see all the routes or all the locations are showing here. The time to get to the next location or the next delivery point is shown here, and similarly the kilometer it would take. This would show you the most optimized and efficient route. As we click on the Start button, we can start our journey, and similarly you can see the time at which we will reach our first location. Now first of all, let me stop the tracking, as my manager can see me tracking and right now I'm not moving. Now as you can see, all these location points are visible to me. Right now the route highlighted is going to the first location point, and all the next location points routes are showing in dotted lines. As you can see, these are the red dotted lines. It will show you the most optimized and efficient route to reach the particular location point. As you can see, this is showing you the route for first location point. As I reach the location points, I can create my sale order from there, and after that, next location points route would get highlighted automatically. As here you can also see that traffic on the way by these orange and red highlights, same as when you use the maps. Now I'm going back. You can also start the delivery or click on the delivery button by going to the My Routes button, and here also you can see all the route information. This is for the ease of the user. Now let's see My Route History button. So as you can see, no routes is been completed or no location points we have been to. In the Incompleted tab, and today the date is 8th Jan, so we can see that there is all the incompleted location points over here, and that's why it's showing in red. Okay, so if we click on No More, this is where I am currently in, and you can see all the location points over here. As you click on the location points, you can see the client's name and location, and if you have checked in or checked out or not. And the status is not started yet, as I have not started yet. Similarly, if you click on any other location point, you can see the client's name and check-in and check-out time. Now let's go back. Here we can see that there is Share My Location option. In this, we can share our locations on WhatsApp. We can directly send to a contact number by adding any contact number and clicking on the camera button over here. We have to click the photo and then all these options are showing, right? So we can share to the WhatsApp and it would go to that contact on the WhatsApp. Oops, this is a testing device, so the WhatsApp is not turned on. We can also share our location by just clicking on the camera button and not entering the contact number. But then we have to select to which contact we must share the location too. This will basically send a WhatsApp message to that user, and it would show that particular image that we just clicked and the message and the URL to open that location. Isn't it very cool and easy to use? So let's get back. Okay, let's see. Only the last two buttons are left. So these will only show you if you have a manager account. I am logged in with a manager account. That's why it's showing it to me. Going into employee routes, we can see the route of all the employees. You can see the route of this employee, and as we click on no more, it will show you all the routes, and if one of the location points is covered, the route of that particular location point would get highlighted. We can track any employee by clicking on the employee tracking button. Let's select one of the employees. As we select one of the employee, we can see that where my employee is right now is shown. Now I will show you how I will be moving on these routes. So let's go back and clicking on the Get Route button, starting delivery. Now I will start to move. Now let's start moving. Now as you can see, the car has started moving. The car is moving. You can recenter it to recenter it, and we are basically going to our first location point. We are moving, as you can see, and the time to reach and the kilometers are showing at the bottom. Now let's stop this and skip the part. Now I have stopped moving. Now let's see how all this process or how all this data is shown in the backend. Now I'll be showing you the routes and the tracking details in the backend. Here, as you can see, salesman coordinate records all the tracking details. The records are created in a certain time interval. As you can see, latitude and longitude is taken, and in the certain time interval, all the latitudes and longitudes are been taken. Here in the salesman daily route, you can set the daily route for the salesman. As you can see, starting location, mid locations and destination locations are set. We can set for any other day by adding a line. suppose I am setting it for 10th of Jan, and my starting point would be some company over here, and similarly I can give middle points and the destination location, and I can save these. So now you can save, and this will be shown in the 10th of Jan routes. As I've shown you these salesman coordinates over here, similarly we or the manager can track the employee in the mobile app as well. So let's see that now. Now let's see all the information in the backend, all the routes detail and the latitude and longitude for the tracking as well. Now let's see the employee tracking live. This is our employee, and as the employee is moving, our location pointer would also move. As you can see, our employee is moved, and the path he moved on is showing in red. Now let's create the sale order. As we click on the Create Sale Order button, we have the option to check in. As we check in, selfie is mandatory. As you can see, we are now checked in and we can create the sale order. We can add the customer by searching here, and also we can create a new customer by clicking on the plus button. Now let's submit it. The customer is created. We can select from here. As you can see, we can select the demo user 1 from here. The current date is taken. We can change the date as well. Now let's add product. We can scan barcode as well, and we can create the quotation by clicking on the Create Quotation button. Let's add a product. As you can see, all the values are displayed automatically. We can increase or decrease the quantity from here, and as you can see, the total price is also changing. Let's submit this. You see the product is added. Now let's submit the sale order to create a sale order. Look, a sale order is created in My Sale Order tab, and the product added is also shown. Now let's see how can we edit it. We can also edit it. So now let's add a new product. Now let's update this. As we update it, you can see the product list is updated. We can also delete the sale order by clicking on the delete button. Look, the sale order is deleted now. Now let's create another order so that we can see that in the backend as well, as I've deleted that order. I'm creating the order for this user only. I'm taking quantity as 5. Let's submit it. As you can see, the quotation is created. Now let's see this in the backend. Let's see now where the records are created in the sale order module. So as you can see, the record has been created. The customer was demo user 1 and this is the record for 5 quantities of customizable desk. This is how the sale order looks in the backend. We can confirm the sale order by pressing on the confirm button. The sale order is created. As I confirm the sale order in the backend, you can also see that status here has been updated to sale order. Thank you for joining the Geomarking demo with us. With its powerful features and Odoo ERP integration, Geomarking ensures accurate, efficient, and secure attendance tracking. So let's redefine workforce management together. Thank you.